while I had a few minutes, I have to wait for my daughter. So while I am sitting and parked in the parking lot, I wanted to give you a quick update. It's a little funny for me, but I want to know, how do you feel about pickup lines when you are in the dating space? How do you feel when you receive a pickup line? And not just when you're out, maybe possibly when you're out, but I have been a new dating app experience. So I have been, I think this is week number 2 that I have been on the Hinge dating app. It's my first dating app ever. So I am sharing my journey with you, okay? And at this big age, I am not convinced that pickup lines translate really, really well. And so here's the thing. Had a gentleman message me, and he said, you're beautiful, spelled Your. That's okay. We're not going to even get into being a grammar snob right now. All right. We're just going to talk about the pickup line. And he said, you must be a traffic ticket because you have fine written all over you. I, y'all, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to approach or even respond to that message. It was a little interesting. I I was at a loss. I don't know. For me, that was really, really cheesy, and it just did not translate well coming across when you're messaging somebody. This is somebody that is a stranger. You have no clue who they are. It did not translate well coming across. And that was the pickup line. So I still have not responded. I don't know what to say. To be honest with you, I don't even know how to handle and go forward with that. You must be a traffic ticket because you have fine written all over you. Yeah, see, I've got nothing on that. I don't know. I could see maybe if it was something when you're in the context of being someone and you're there in person with that other individual, and then they say a pickup line, and then maybe it's like funny and you kind of laugh or whatnot. But would you ever message somebody a pickup line, somebody that you just don't know, a stranger? Hey, Sue. So, girl, somebody messaged me. I've been keeping updates with Hinge, right? And my experience on the dating app. And at this big age, somebody messaged me, and he's of similar age, a little bit older actually, that you must be a traffic ticket because you have fine written all over you. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining. So I am just gassed it to my flabber of this pickup line. Like, I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, is that your opening? Was I supposed to laugh and then give him another pickup line or something? Maybe that's just not my brand of humor. So I just didn't get it. Hello, Ariane. I hope I pronounced that right. How are you? So, or Arian. So hopefully, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. So yes, that was the initial contact. That was, it did start off saying, hello, you're beautiful, Your. So like I said, we're not gonna be a grammar snob today. We'll get to grammar another live video. But yeah, that was, yeah, hello, you're beautiful. You must be a traffic ticket because you have fine written all over you. And that's not somebody that I feel like I can have a serious conversation or be in a serious situation with. I don't know, maybe down the line it can be funny, but if that's your first initial contact with a person that you don't know, And because for me, first impressions are everything. You don't know that person's sense of humor. You don't know if they think pickup lines are cheesy or not. You don't know anything about that person. So I just, yeah. But so far, so that's been the only like really, really funny one. I did have a guy. So I do enjoy when men are inquisitive. I am okay when they ask questions, because that's the only way you get to know somebody. But one gentleman gave me, I kid you not, 14 questions in a row. He had them numbered. And I felt like I was being interrogated. I'm like, that, and that was the first initial, besides, hello, how are you doing? Then it was the follow up with question one, two, three, four, five, like 14 questions. And I was just like, can we start with the weather? Something mundane. Like, can we start with something easy before it's like he brought out a questionnaire before you kind of get to know the person or even have heard that person's voice? Because I'm always like, what if you sound like Minnie Mouse on the phone? I can't do it. I don't want to date you. I don't want to roll over in the middle of the night and somebody sounds like Minnie Mouse, or you could sound like Popeye, the Sailor Man. And that's not going to get me. Right. Next would be my portfolio. He wants to know my assets, my investments, what stocks am I invested in? He wants to know my NASDAQ, all of that. He was really trying to interview, and that didn't go over well either. So I like the more laid back, ease into it approach, because usually if you kind of stay safe and neutral with conversation, you can tell if you want to keep talking to that person. But I feel like if you jump right in, like the guy with the 14 questions, in my mind, it's like, forget about foreplay. He's going to be a horrible lover because he ain't going to warm you up at all. He's just going to jump right in, and he wants to get what he's going to get. Either you got it and just move on. So I shied away from that because, just something, how is your day? Just something, an easy question, right? He just wants to get to business. And or for so TX, I'm talking about a gentleman. So have been updating everyone on my dating app experience. And this is the first time I've ever been on a dating app, and I am on the Hinge app. And it has been very, very interesting. So it's been funny because these men, how they approach you, and not all, it is overall, I've had a really good experience. So no TX, I'm only a freak on the 32nd day of the month, okay? So but I'm just saying, these men, they come out differently, and it's all about initial approach. I feel like I've realized I am a more subtle, I like a more subtle approach, and then go forward. Right, go to Lowe's. You know what? Murder. That someone else told me that. Go to Lowe's and Home Depot and Improvement to find a man. They told me to go to Home Depot, go one of those places, or Lowe's at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and just stand around, find one that looks nice to you, and ask for help. And they said that is typically freaking the sheets and lady in the streets. If that's the case, I'm from Detroit too, so a handyman and possibly own a house. Yes, because if they're coming to a Home Depot for home improvement, then they're doing a DIY project that weekend at their home that they own. You're absolutely right. He'll probably have a wife or girlfriend. Well, the only way to find out, I guess, is to ask and start a conversation, right? But a friend of mine, she did tell me to go to Home Depot Saturday morning, and that's when they all come in to get the supplies they need or anything they need to replenish to get to work for their weekend. Yes, Sue, he does have to know how to shovel snow, because you saw me out there shoveling that day. I want to be done. You're gonna use Home Depot for Tinder. I need to make a home improvement app for dating. Looking for a man, go to these places. But yeah, but a lot of men, yes, night shift, a lot of men do lie. I think, well, I won't even generalize men lie. I'm going to say people, humans in general, lie. And it is a thing where you have to wade through all of that to get to the truth, to have an actual genuine conversation and an honest conversation with an individual. So I think both men and women are prone, we're all humans. I detest a liar. I don't feel like, plus I am God fearing. I fear lying, because I don't want to get up to the pearly gates one day and then they're like, D, you lied too much. You can't come in. So no. So you say my job crashed my relationships. Yeah, that's hard. You need somebody, listen, Murder May, you need somebody understanding in a relationship to be with. Yeah, don't let that deter you, though. You can find another relationship. If somebody really cares about you, they are going to work around your schedule. So don't let that deter you. You will find the right person just for you. I guarantee it. But yeah, so it's been a good, yes, and one who understands and respects your job. Absolutely. That goes for anyone. I work in the entertainment industry, so someone has to understand my schedule as well. I am writing, I am, it's 8 o'clock p.m. If it's evening for me, sometimes I'm still working because on the West Coast, we're 3 hours, they're 3 hours behind. So it's still 5 o'clock for them and they're still working. So sometimes I have longer hours or I have to do different things. So yeah, Murder May, just keep on. You have no income issues. Absolutely. So TX, no, entertainment as in I write and produce for television and film. So not to take away from my dancers, because that is a hard profession. But no, I write for a living and I produce for television and film. So yeah, so it is understanding. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a very cool thing to do. I love being able to write something literally from a thought process, and then seeing that appear on screen is absolutely phenomenal. It's a very rewarding feeling. Murder May, you say you have two left feet. No one has two left feet. Listen, YouTube has all of those dancing videos. You can follow along. Anybody that wants to learn to dance, all you have to do is remember, like, learn 2 or 3 moves, and then you're good. If you keep it there 2 or 3 moves, then you can dance. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. So don't be discouraged or frustrated. And you can do that. But oh, TX, don't be hating on Earl. Earl can be in love. It's okay. I love myself too. But yeah, but it's been a very fun experience on Hinge. It is, like I said, it is brand new to me, and it's an adventure, to say the least. It's a true adventure. So yes, I do not share my income and I'm financially stable. Good. God is good then, Murder May. I'm excited. I'm glad to hear that. So Godiva chocolate, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. So yeah. So that's good. But yeah, it's been and I have had conversations with some really good guys as well. So that have come across very intelligent, very smart. So yeah, hey dear, I love you. Huh. Oh, thank you, Alistair. God is going to turn your situation around. So definitely I will keep you lifted in prayer. So you'll be fine, black man. Don't worry, King. You got this and God got you, okay? So I'm a good diver. So funny story, Murder May. So when I go on set, for my crime reality episodes that I do. And usually we have to sign in on our documents. It'll ask you to list it's, and I actually appear in some of those episodes as well. So when you appear, usually they ask you to list like what are you wearing, so they'll know if you're like blue shirt, so they can match the footage to you if anything happens, right? So I always make it a joke and I always write down the chocolate goddess. And for like 10 plus years now, I've been the chocolate goddess when I go to work. So now everybody, when I go on set, that's what they say. Oh, here comes the chocolate goddess. We know who it is. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Alistair. Yeah, we got you. We will definitely keep you lifted. My tribe. I come from prayer warriors, so I got a good tribe. So you will go on the prayer list. So no worries on that. But yeah, but it's been fun, y'all, though, on the dating app. I'm not gonna lie, because I am believing in this season being my due season, and I am believing in God and having faith that I will meet, not necessarily marry, but I will meet my husband this year. So thank you, Murder May. I appreciate it. So anything that you all are believing in and having faith in, I will touch and agree with you right now today that those things come to pass. So yeah, we'll all be good. So I am so grateful that you guys jumped in and joined me today. And I'm going to keep doing my updates and my experiences. Somebody did ask me out to go, because I usually go and walk for exercise. And oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. So yeah, thanks everybody liking and subscribing. I appreciate that greatly. So I do a series called Dear Future Husband. That series comes out every Sunday. And then I post about writing. If you're interested in writing or how to get started, I post those videos on Wednesdays. So I do at least 2 videos a week. And I'm going to try to start jumping on live more, just because these updates, just like getting that message from, a man messaging me on the dating app. That has been really funny. You must be a traffic ticket because you got fine written all over you. Y'all, don't do that. Don't use that one. That one did not work for me. So I'll hire you for the dating app. We need to develop and create a dating app, because this one, and I do like Hinge because it has a feature where you can do a voice prompt, so you can actually get to people, you can hear people's voices. And for me, that's important, because like I said, I don't want to, show up and be like, hey, and then you sound like Minnie Mouse or Popeye the Sailor Man, So I think all of our senses have to align. So it has to be pleasing to the ear as well when you hear somebody. Because, if somebody's voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard, you don't want to be bothered. That is not going to work for you, and it's not going to work for me. So yeah, no. No, thank you. I'm good. So it has to be somebody pleasing, someone that looks good to you, because I believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So as long as that person is appealing to you, because listen, I have seen a lot of beautiful people. Okay, don't forget, I work with some of the most beautiful people because they are celebrities. However, some of those people are ugly on the inside, which makes their outward appearance look like the worst thing in the world. So just always remember, beauty is from within. Have a good heart from within and let that shine through to your outside, because listen, the other way around, it does not work. I mean, some of the most beautiful people are the ugliest people, because their hearts are just not pure and they are just tainted and just horrible. So yeah, let's see, our dating app will need more content for programming. Absolutely. I have some ideas thinking about a dating app just from doing this experience. It's my first dating app. I haven't gotten on any of the other ones yet. I'm still kind of getting my bearings and just getting on Hinge. So yeah, but it has been really, really fun. And it's to, you know what, y'all, I got to get ready to jump off because, yeah, my daughter just texted me. I see the message coming through. So she is on her way to jump in the car so we can get our weekend started. I am going to make a good dinner. We are going to watch our shows. You might join my dating app soon. I do have some ideas. Listen, I need to jump and get on and talk to some tech people because just from my experience and seeing how to navigate this space, it's different. And there are just things that I wish that they had that were just a little better, that makes it a little easier to kind of get to know somebody. So I'm gonna have to get on next time and tell y'all because I have some young men. The younger men are coming for me, y'all. They are telling me that Gen Z, the women are not what they're cracked up to be. I want to definitely have more of a conversation on that too. So I have that written down in my notes. I want to talk about that because I have tried the website Omegle. Okay. And there it is. Okay, I'll search that up, Omegle. Yeah, when I get back home and I'm not when I'm situated, I'll search that up tonight and see what that is. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for that suggestion. I definitely will find out and research. So I'm going to try to find out. My schedule is just so crazy. I want to set like a definitive time that I jump on for lives. I also have been writing these bedtime stories because there's so many YouTube channels that have guided meditation and whatnot. And I know we used to, I used to read my children bedtime stories. And I'm like, how come no one reads a story to an adult? So I'm going to start where I can try to stream and do bedtime stories for everybody and turn it on live. So at night, and I think that would be so fun. I might listen to my own bedtime stories, but stay tuned for that. So there's so many things going on that I cannot wait for. And I will keep you updated on Hinge and let you know all the tea. All the tea is coming from my mouth straight to your ears. All right. All right. Here comes my baby, y'all. I got to jump off of here, but enjoy your day. Whatever you do, please don't forget to let the day enjoy you on purpose. I will see y'all next time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and supporting. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Happy weekend. Bye.